How can I eat rice without my sugar spikes? And plus I'm diabetic. Greetings, I'm Dr. Usha Dane, a practicing physician and a diabetologist from Johns Hopkins School of Medicine, Baltimore, US. I want to eat rice, plus I'm diabetic. How is that? Is it possible? It is possible. You have to subscribe to my channel. You have to press the bell button. Subscription is totally free. How do I get along? I need rice. I cannot live without rice. They say, eat only this much. Is it possible? It's not possible. I love rice. Rice is my staple diet. No worries. Full of Japan, full of China, full of Thailand, full of South Asian countries, rice is the staple diet. So is in European countries and so is in US. Rice can be cooked very easily available and very good for digestion. But I'm diabetic. Can I have rice? Yes, you can have rice. Though you are diabetic, though you are having diabetes mellitus, you can consume rice. Don't worry. But very simple. You can have pure basmati rice, not the other forms of rice. The whole grain, the bigger grain, the basmati rice, the bigger one with the pointed ends, not the broken one. You can have this rice. You have to cook it. How to cook this rice? Initially, you can take rice in a pot. You wash it 4 to 5 times. After you wash it 4 to 5 times, you start getting clear water. When you get the clear water, then you take the amount of rice which is there, double the amount of water. Cook it either directly on the gas or in the oven or in the cooker. When you do this, it requires very less time. Once that is done, the hot rice has to be taken out in a pot. Take it out in a pot and separate the granules. The grains have to be separated. They have to be made into a fluffy rice, not the sticky one. Once the grains are separated, if you have a fridge, keep it in the fridge, not at the ice pot, the down portion. Let it get cool. The secret of basmati rice, it is having resistant starch. This resistant starch, it takes a longer time for the sugars to come out of the grains. So it has to be the whole basmati rice, not the broken one. How to recognize this rice? It has got pointed ends and it is very long than the other rice forms. When this is kept in the fridge, you can remove it after an hour or so. Again the starch becomes contracted and the rice grains are become little small. This rice can be used with the curry, with the dal. You can make it into a biryani, into a chicken, or whatever you please, in a risotto. In any form, this rice can be consumed. This will never give you sugar spikes. So can I have idli made of this rice? Can I have a dosa of this rice? No. No idli, no dosa of this rice. Whole grain basmati rice is allowed and is more useful to prevent your sugar spikes. Why not the powder form? When you make it into a powder form, the complete sugar is released. The stickiness is released. It becomes a powder. So this powder is not used and it is not preventing your sugar spikes. You can only eat it in the form of a rice, a whole grain rice. No powdering of it. If you have observed, all those who are taking idlis and dosas or pancakes made of rice are having high blood sugars. Why? Because their blood sugars are going high because they are taking the powdered form. So it is very equivalent to sugar and sticky starch. Other rice, which are small in grains, which are easily available in the market and a little cheaper, but they are having lot of sticky starch. Any grain having stickiness after cooking is not allowed for diabetes. If you see even wheat flour, it is sticky. The other forms of rice, they are sticky, so you should not consume them. You can have whole grain basmati rice, cooked, separated, made into a fluffy dish, and you can consume it. Subscribe to my channel, press the bell button.